We are spawning in at Portal, the easiest of the spawn locations, and in today's video, what we are going to be doing is finding our way on foot from this spawn location to a safe base location, and we will do that for several of the spawns, even if it takes a couple of videos. I will be exploring this map in full as we dive into an exploration series later this week, but for now, we need to figure out how this map works, and because it is three-dimensional, we need to spend a little time wandering around on foot. So that is the plan for today's video. You may have noticed there was no ad at the start of the video, and something popped up saying paid product placement. That is because this video is sponsored by Portal servers. I will talk more about them when we find our first location, but let's get started, guys. Let's figure out where the hell we are. Alright, now first things first, you can take a look at the GPS. We are around 4514, but we need a new GPS, one that not only has the latitude and longitude, but it has the altitude. We need an aberration GPS to tell you how high up we are. We are in a location called the Ancient Device, and what you're going to do is come up to this track from wherever you spawn in. It could be on either side, and we are going to head down this way towards the light at the end of it. Before you get there, we are going to make a turn.
Are you finished, Mr. Slade?
No, I'm just getting warmed up.
So, follow the track to the end. We have a little bit more of a ways to go, and I'm watching for this cloaked rock drake thing that could destroy me at any second. What you are going to do is continue coming down. I think we can go quite a long ways up here, and almost all the way up to this gate. I don't think we have to go through it, but let's go up this way. Do you guys know the lore, the story behind Aberration, what it's all supposed to be about? This is a fallen Ark, an Ark gone awry, an Ark where things went wrong, and the atmosphere leaked out. There's sunlight, radiation, psychedelic mushrooms, strange creatures, and we now are here and sharing that world with them. Alright, come hug the wall, come through here, boom, and you make a right at the bottom of this thing, and now what we are going to do is make a beeline for that little hole in the wall over there. So you come through this hole in the wall, you want to hug the rock wall to your right. Keep that on one side of you. It should help keep you safe at the very least, and what we need to do is head uphill. We are looking for a charge point station, and you guys can let me know in the comments what those are useful for, how you have found them to be effective yet, but I'm certainly will want them. I died once going through here, so I'm going to be very careful to avoid the raptors that killed me. Stick to the right, keep going uphill. And now is a good time to talk about Portal servers. So I've been doing less ads in the beginning of the videos. They are sponsoring the videos directly. They support us. They support a bunch of people in the art community. I think what they're doing is super positive, and they have really good quality servers. They do our Patreon community servers. So if you want to see them continue to support me and the art community, go ahead and click the link in their description. They do good stuff. Check them out. And we will continue ad-free for a little while in this video and try and make our way up to the charging station. I have just hugged the wall. I know there are deadly mushrooms near here. Let's do a quick scout job and make sure we're not walking into them. So watch for psychedelic mushrooms. I know they are up here. They have a reddish glow to them, but I think we have found what we wanted to find, and we did it all on foot, and we did it together. Beautiful, guys. So check this out. It is a charge point station. I got here without dying, and it is a safe spot to build. 4918 on your GPS, and altitude-wise, it's up here, overlooking this portal chamber. So that is our first spot. We are going to jump to the next spawn point and find our way to another safe building spot nearby it. So let us spawn into Fertile Lake 1. And here we go, guys. This is Fertile Lake 1. Let's take a look around and see exactly where we are. And here we are, guys. This is where you spawn in. My inclination is to sneak uphill if we can, and to see what is up and amongst these ruins. I don't plan on finding you a charge station at each and every spawn point. I don't know if that's super crucial, especially as you are just spawning in and you can't make use of it yet, but I do want to work us up here. So I just keep hugging the cliff to the right, working our way uphill, and I will see if I can get us there. Nice, we got a little pathway. So these ruins are everywhere. I've come to the top of this ramp here, and I think we could continue up there towards that screen, or we could zip back in this way. Watch for psychedelic mushrooms. There's a patch right around here. We could try and get up and into this. This will overlook the amazing lake that seems to be below us here, and we can take a look at how easy it would be to build in and around this architecture. This is a whole new thing for us Ark geeks, having this kind of stuff to build with and build into. I imagine you are going to be wanting to do it with some of your bases, so this is the spot I will lead you to from Fertile number 1, whatever it was called. Fertile. Yeah. So that's it, guys. I would build into this. I would make this part of your structure, part of your base. And the view that you have is astounding. Let's take a look out here. Whew, yeah. So, you got a great flat area to build. You've got some areas you can enclose with gates to make some easy storage pens, and you have these amazing ruins to build in and around. Let's also take a look uphill at these ruins, and watch out, get some mushrooms. We were just down there in those, and I figure if you come a little further up, yeah, what do we got up here? Okay, so more big flat areas to build, more areas you can incorporate into your base. I'm excited to see how people do this. I wonder how the building works here. And another great landing platform. This would be a great spot for your flyers. So you can come here, you can come to that one down there, but either way, you're coming from not far away. And we have more spawn points to go check out and more nearby building locations to track down. Let's go do that. This is Fertile Lake number 2. Alright guys, Fertile Lake number 2. Where the heck are we? Here is where we are GPS wise, and we are overlooking the same stunning lake. I think I am actually going to take you away from the lake into a cool cave that sort of connects here in the Fertile River region. If I were to pull up the HUD, it would still tell us we are in Mushroom Forest, but if we go up here and into these rocks a little bit, I think I have to go back this way, so follow the giant glowing blue bones on the roof. And this whole area is all these little rock plateaus. It would be a cool spot to build. It's very picturesque. I've seen raptors and carnos around here in terms of things that will ruin your day. But we are going to head in this direction. We're going to try and head... Yeah, I guess we'll head... You guys should be able to follow along. I'm not going to cut too much out. We'll head towards these giant A-shaped prongs, and when we get to the bottom of this hill, we are going to make a left. Ooh, raptor. Let's make a left early. Alright, so this is what happens when you go to the left. And we're going to stick to the left, and we're going to try and enter these caves here. I think these are great, and I think it would be fairly easy to fortify. Now, I play PvE. I'm not good at telling you what's going to be good for PvP. I'm looking at spots you can set up a little safe survival base, close enough to a spawn point. And this is the way to go. So, follow me through here. You can see this area. I don't know what it would be like having stuff drop on you from above, but I would like to live in this little valley. I like it down here. So we're around 30, 34, something like that, guys. If you continue south, you are going to come from the Fertile Lake region, and Fertile Lake spawn point number 2, and you will come down to the Fertile River. This area has vines running across it, and instead of one big lake, it is a river that swarms back left and right. It's beautiful. Crabs down here, Spinos down here. Ooh, baby. So this area is dangerous. It'll be a new frontier for you, but you have this cave back here to go to for solace and for safety. That is what I would set up, and that is the place I would call home if I chose Fertile Lake number 2 as my spawn point. Let's go check out Fertile Lake number 3. And here we go, guys. Fertile Lake 3 spawn point. So I think this is a great spawn point, for a solo player. First of all, you want to get your bearings, and the couple landmarks you're looking for are the big thing on the other side of the water, depending on where you spawn in around here. We're going far away from that, and we're going towards the big shaft of light, I think up there. So let's go ahead and get a GPS just to show you where we're starting. So we are at 20.546, and our plan is to head up that way and into that big spotlight. There are a silly amount of psychedelic mushrooms nearby here, guys. Be super, super careful as you work your way through. And like I said, we're looking for a couple of landmarks as we work up this way, but that beam of light was the main one I was looking for. It points down on a big, tall, pointy rock, And that will be our next landmark. So let's head over there. Equus, trikes, roll rats, parasers, dodos. It's a very interesting area. So what we're going to end up doing, the area we are headed to, is going to be not that far from the cave we went to last time. And it is going to be a perfect cave for a single player. Everything is different when you're on foot. The scale is ridiculous. But there is a spot here you could fortify. I have another one in mind, another small one, watch out. Another small one that would be perfect for a single player person, but you could get inside this rock structure. It might be kind of cool to do that. Alright, this is going to be dangerous. My plan is to run to the very end of this platform until I find a cliff edge. That's going to happen any dang second. Alright, here is the cliff edge. We want to jump across. This is where you will find your safety. Ready, guys? Yeah, we made it. I don't know how easy the jump back is going to be. The jump back looks scary. So, I may have stranded you over here, but that's only if you pass up the first of the two locations. We are going to try and find a tiny little cave, perfect for a solo survivor. If you keep pushing back this way, it is over here somewhere, I swear it. I think keep going straight, keep going straight. This is it. So, the cave area that we were over last time was over here. The sort of channel that I suggested setting up your base in is down there. We are now high above it. So let's get ourselves tucked in here, and you see the size of this. One behemoth gate, and you will have created a big, secure, giant space for yourself. And look at it wind all the way back in here. Yeah, so you got lots of storage, lots of spots to hide. This is where I would come from Fertile Lake 3. It's a great spot for dino storage or for a single person to set up their base. And we are going to take a look at Fertile Lake number 4, which is a medium difficulty spawn point. Fertile Lake number 4. Ooh, and we are the closest we have been yet to that big building with the platform on it. I wonder if we can make our way up there. We would need to get uphill on top of this and work our way up and around. Let's see if it's possible. So here is where we begin. And let's set off on foot. You guys can hang with me. It might take us a little time to get up to this location. And who knows, we might find something better along the way. We're going to be doing it naked. We have a tradition. It started on the Iron Mine community servers, and now it's a big thing on our Patreon community servers called the Death Run. The Death Run is spawn in naked and try to run to the location that you are going to set up camp at. And we always do it as a community in a big group. It's very, very fun. And I wasn't there yesterday for it, but the geeks on the Patreon server went on an adventure and did that, went on the death run. And we are basically doing, this is our 5th death run of the episode. Start naked at a spawn point and work your way to a location. And I am hopefully steering clear of most of the evil stuff. Okay, we gotta go around this. So I have absolutely found the path up. I'm going to keep you guys with me through the earthquakes, and we will find our way, because I don't want to cut anything out. I heard my friend Tag say this in a video when he was doing base locations, that this map is so vertical that it's really important to actually show people how to get somewhere you are trying to show them. Coordinates alone may not do the trick, and that gave me the inspiration to do one of these from the spawn points. And so we've been doing the easiest of the spawn points so far today, and we are working our way up to some of the coolest locations around the lake. I think we're going to have a good ways further to go. We have been up here before. Okay, we have been up here before, so we can try and make some progress out that way. So we were at that screen not long ago. I just keep moving east, uphill, and towards the biggest ruins that overlook the lake. There is one set of ruins that is enormous, and I know it would be a good spot for community building, and we need one of those. We found a good solo spawn, we found some other good spots, caves and whatnot. But a big, flat community area, and who knows, maybe there'll be a charge point up there too. I would guess there is. But you can follow our coordinates, you can follow along with this. And if you enjoy this, I should say we are going to be diving into an exploration series. The Explorers Club, as it was once called on Ragnarok. We're going to be doing something very similar. exploring this map, doing it on a variety of different creatures, and doing it both with other YouTubers and maybe even some episodes with my patrons. I think that would be really fun. So this map has a ton to offer to an explorer like me, like you. I'm so glad I've built my channel around a couple of great things, building and exploring. I love doing them both, and you guys love being here for them as well. So here's the spot. This is one of the best. We could have made it here from any of the lake locations, to be honest. So I'm glad that we finally got up here, but this is huge. This is one of the spots I would recommend building. I don't know how safe it is, but it feels like it would be safe. And it's massive. You could build whole villages, whole compounds. You can enclose hundreds and hundreds of creatures out here. And you barely just be getting started, taking advantage of everything this place has to offer. Wow. Let's head out to the point, and I will be astounded. Whence more? Boom. We did it. Oh my god. I have been eyeballing this thing since we got into this world and we started spawning here around the lake, the fertile lake. So we did the portal spawn point, and we did each of the 4 fertile lake ones. Easy, easy, and medium, something like that. And we ended up here. This is the spot to build. I love it. I adore it. I can't wait to see what people do with it. And if you got a big community, if you want to build a huge base, you got to come up here. This place is magnificent. Never had anything like this to work with before. Okay, so guys, this video is not that long yet, and we have done all the fertile lake spawn points. I think I can get about half the spawn points done in this episode. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's continue to explore this world from a spawn point to a base building location nearby. So our next spawn point is the upper mushroom forest. There's also a lower mushroom forest, and they are both close to the portal region. Let's start in the upper. Let's spawn in. And we are spawning in. Okay, dangerous area immediately. Let's hope nothing notices us. Yes. Okay, and there are waterfalls nearby. Alright, so I had a quick scout around here, guys. There are 2 types of waterfalls here, or there are 2 distinct waterfalls. There's this one here. It would be very difficult to try and get up there or to build up there. There is another really beautiful one down there, and there is a spot that overlooks it. And I think the best way for us to get there is actually to go up first and come across the top of that. Let's grab some GPS before we get too far from spawn. Okay, so 41.3, 28.3. We spawned a little bit down there. I'd like to get a spot overlooking the waterfall, and I would like to get a safe building spot, and I think I've found one. Alright, around we come, and this is the direction I would like to go. I will try and stick to the edge so you guys can see where I am. I bet with some good parkour you can make the most of these amazing mushroom trees. They are so cool looking. It's very unique. Was that a terror bird? I didn't know there were terror birds. Maybe it wasn't. Alright, steer clear, psychedelics. Okay, so yeah, this might be one of those mushroom jumping opportunities, but there is a spot I want to show you, much closer to that waterfall. We got a little bit of a ways to go. Alright guys, working my way around that big spire, connecting us to the shelf above us. And there is a spot, I imagine I'm going to be able to sneak down here to get where I want to go. It looked like I could, but let's see if we can see it from down here. Yes, I wanted to land on that little bridge thing, or on a toadstool near that bridge thing, so maybe there is a better way to do this. I don't want to get ourselves hurt or killed. Every version of jumping down there seems like it will kill me. I imagine if I go this way, maybe I'll find a safe route down here. Let me do a little scouting, guys. Oh god. Just a Diplo. Just a Diplo. Okay, let's try this, and let's be bold. Oh, this is going to be a gentle drop. This is so easy. Yeah. Okay. Oh, and I have safely done it. Hopped down, skidded off the wall. Now, the areas I'm taking you to, you may not be able to get back the way you came, but I'm just showing you a cool spot to start your base, and I think I have done it. Am I going to come up under a little rock bridge up here? I had to go quite a ways down to find a spot, a jump that I didn't think would kill me. And man, look at the flora. It's fantastic. The mushrooms, the fungi, and then this, under this little thing. I thought this is a good spot to set up. You can put a dino gate there. You will be protected from an approach on this side by most things. I guess you have to maybe put some wall going out that way. And then you have this whole little cove dug into the side of the rock. You can secure some things over here, build into this area, and the whole time you do it overlooking this waterfall. It's stunning. Or you could hop down there and build right down there. But we took a long circuitous route. We started up there. We worked our way up and around, went all the way down here until we could hop down on this cliff. Was that the only way to get up here? So this is what I was afraid of. The reason I went to great lengths to get here, guys, is because you can't just run over here. It's not possible. You need to drop down from above, so you gotta find a safe spot to do it. So I was sensible in doing that. So this has been your Upper Mushroom Valley. Made sense that we spent a lot of time on cliffs and mushrooms. I think we did a good job. And we found a nice spot to live. I would not mind living right about here. I think it's stunning. Alright guys, I'm going to head to the lower mushroom thing. It's called the Lower Mushroom Forest, and it's fantastic, and it's actually the 7th of 12 locations, which means we have been to the 6 easiest spawn points, and from each and every one we have gone from your literal spawn point to a cool building location. This Lower Mushroom Forest is the 7th, and it is the first of the ones we will be looking at in the next video. So if you enjoyed this one, go ahead and click the like button, and thank you to G-Portal Servers for sponsoring this, for supporting my channel, and for seeing fewer ads in these videos. Go give them some love by clicking the link in the description. Other than that, all I want you to do is watch. Popping up on your screen right now are playlists for my last great exploration series. 35 episodes across the Ragnarok map with my friends. Go binge on it. And the other playlist is my Aberration one, so you can dive into that and binge. Geeks, thank you so much for watching. I'm UTC, and I'll be back in your life in the next video.